Right, MTN 8 semi-final second leg is coming up this weekend. Another Soweto derby. It is the second leg. We did see the game last week. The big brother is back for this week. Not a happy man. He is smiling though.
Hlobo wami, hlobo wami, azangibona ithenjena, imihloli ithenjena, hlobo wami. Listen, what we are witnessing this week is the memorial service of Kaizer Chiefs.
Are you telling me it's a funeral?
And I just hate the fact that it had to be Orlando Pirates, but they are burying us on Sunday.
Yeah.
The team is really dead.
Yeah.
It's dead.
Like a 3-0 defeat. First leg, you said it was going to be a draw. You know, predicting something that's going to be much closer because both teams were not in form going into the first derby. But we did see a situation of Chiefs just being that much worse than Pirates. Like Pirates, as much as they were not good, but they do have the quality on the field and they can turn up at any given time in the season, and they definitely did that in the 3-0 win.
And also, I'm not responsible for guys like Castro who miss a goal in the first half that could have possibly changed the game. Not win, but change the game.
Belliat as well, missing a sitter.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But let's talk about Pirates. They were really good. We need to give them credit. I mean, I told you, bring back the old guys. Yeah. Guys like Holoj, who scored. Did you see that goal?
Pule scored as well.
The celebration. We were buried, son.
Yeah.
Pirates really did well, and it's just unfortunate, man. They are going to the final and
possibly win it as well. I'm sure they'll be licking their fingers right now. I mean, they're either going to play Super Sports or Celtic. We'll see how the second semi-final is going to go. Yeah. But dominating performance by Pirates. I mean, Chiefs were just blown out of the water in the game, completely dominated.
Blown out of the water, completely dominated. And can I ask you a question? Yes, we can't sign players now. But are you telling me the whole of Kaizer Chiefs, even from MDC, we can't just... Are there no players that can raise their hand and say, I can do a better job than the guys of Omanyam?
But the thing is, we did see the young players playing in the derby. Like Hunt, like he made like a huge statement. He was very brave to start off Blom, to not start off Katsande, to not start off Bernard Parker. We saw Mrobo starting. Mashiane came in the second half. So that was a very brave statement. And it didn't work out. It was a 3-0 defeat at the end. And we saw in midweek, the big guys came back. Katsande came back. Parker came back. Matoho came back. And it was a clean sheet, a 0-0 draw against TS Galaxy. Disappointing, but it was a clean sheet at the end of the day. So, do you bring the guys back in the second derby? Do you play with the youngsters again?
I say play with the youngsters.
Yeah.
To be quite honest, the guys that we say have experience, they're not coming into the party. I mean, their body language just says we don't want to play anymore. So you bring the youngsters, and also in the back line, I told you about Tungeza. Horrible. Matoho's back.
Yeah.
Put him there. At least if we lose, we don't lose by a big scoreline like 3-0.
Yeah, it's going to be respectable.
Yeah, it's going to be respectable. And it's quite unfortunate, man, that we have to end Kaizer Chiefs era on Sunday because it's not working out.
Are you telling me
it's not working out?
Are you telling me at the start of the season that it's literally the season over now for Chiefs?
The season is really over. That's what I'm asking you. Are there no players? I mean, go to development, go to under 17. You remember we used to have players like Ochunya Kai.
Yeah.
There are players who can pick their hand up and say, you know what, I can do a better job than these guys. I also want to go and play. I can see that I can do a better job than these guys.
I think Kevin Hunt is going to be like he's going to get a lot of backlash if he takes that risk, you know, of bringing in young players. He already has a crop of young players right now, and it's not really working for them at this point. So it's going to be really brave for him to actually go back and get more youngsters into the squad who might even not perform as well.
That's the only solution.
Yeah.
Because if I'm going to ask you, the players, the experienced players, what have they given us as the Kaizer Chiefs fans? They've given us nothing, bro. So all you need to do now is work with young players. Start your own team. Doesn't matter how long it takes, but because what we have right now is just not working. I mean, did you see TS Galaxy during the week, what they did to us?
Very organized.
Very organized team, dishing the passes in the middle of the park.
Yeah.
They were really good. So I think Kevin Hunt really should start with the young players again. Yes, in the back line, there's a huge gap. And I did tell you about Ungezana, Upule. You see, Pule, the
Turned in very
individual-
easily.
Very easily. Very
Yeah,
easily.
That was quite disappointing.
Yeah, very disappointing. So Matoho needs to come for this game. And I was happy to see Ungobo during the week in the middle of the park.
Yeah.
He played really well, even though he was playing against a very organized team. Because one thing about Ungobo, he's very good.
Yeah.
But who is he going to play with in the middle of the park? You understand? He's not going to play with anyone.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why I was taken out, because the game was too big for him. He felt the pressure and then he had to be substituted. But play him in that position, let him get used, build his confidence. You understand? Play with the young players. On Sunday, yes, it's an end of an era.
Yeah.
I might not even watch the game. You know? I might put my slippers on,
Wow.
go to the beach. Who wants to join me? You know, because
Yeah.
it's really, really bad and it's shocking. It was shocking. It was disappointing, and now it's to a point where it's even a joke. You know, it's really a joke to see a big club like this can't even play simple football. We're not going to win on Sunday, and also who's going to score?
Yeah.
No one is going to score.
Yeah, the tie is pretty much over now. I mean, a 3-0 lead for Pirates. It'll take a 4-0 win for Chiefs to actually go into the final.
It'll be a
and beat
miracle.
Pirates.
It'll
It's
be
going to
a
be a
miracle.
miracle. But looking at the situation now with the team, like who do you start up front? Nukovic is still out injured. Billiard hasn't been converting chances, but he's been very industrious. A lot better than he was last season. He started the season very well. And you know, he's been playing well, played well in the Galaxy game, played well in the derby, even though he missed that sitter. So do you start Castro again after that poor performance in the derby? If you don't start Castro, who do you start Billiards with?
I don't start Castro.
Who do you put? then?
There's this youngster, what's his name? Levasa. There's this youngster, man. I don't know if he's 17 or 18 years old.
Oh, that's a risk though in the derby.
Yes. It's not like we're going to win the game.
That's a risk though.
It's not like we're going to win the game anyway.
Yeah.
I'd start him. Who started in the TS Galaxy? Castro came in the second half and he didn't do anything for the team. All I'm saying to you right now is we don't have high expectations. We understand we have lost the game already. But make some changes.
Sure.
I don't want to see Castro there, bro. He's giving Kaizer Chiefs nothing. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Maybe bring him in the second half, like how you did against TS Galaxy. But start the other youngster up front, along with Billiards.
Yeah.
To be quite honest, because we don't have high expectations. We're not going to win the game. It doesn't even look like we're going to score. Because Yafana was on Fago Castro. He's not going to score. He's not going to score.
Do you play the likes of Omashiane? Do you still play Ongobo and Oblom? Or
I've-
do you put Katsande in there?
No, not Kazan.
So you play Bacchus,
You play Bacchus.
Yeah.
You play Ungobo.
Blom,
You play Ublom.
Manyama. but you can't omit your big players, all of them now. We saw it didn't work in the first derby.
Yeah.
We played the Lighties in the first derby. It
Yeah.
didn't really work. So do you play them again?
Look, I don't know.
Like
man.
toss in the experience.
I don't know. Put Manyama, right?
Yeah.
But
What is he gonna
he's
do?
not gonna give us anything. And also I have a problem with Umashiane. When Umashiane first came into the team,
Yeah.
when Milinov was still a coach, that guy was so comfortable with the ball. This season is just he's like a different player.
Yeah.
Like he's not comfortable. He looks programmed. He came in the derby, and all he did was trap the ball, cross. I don't know if
Yeah.
that was the instruction that was
Yeah.
given, but it's not working. The guy is a really good player, and Kevin just needs to instill some confidence in the guys. That's all he needs to do now. You know, but I mean, it's actually quite sad that we have to talk about this game
Yeah.
and try to make something out of nothing. Congratulations to Orlando Pirates.
They're in the final now.
They're in the final.
You want to go for a score prediction in the
Uh,
second game?
because Matoho is back
Yeah.
in the back line, I don't see a lot of goals coming in. Last week I was very wrong with my predictions.
Yeah.
They killed us.
Yeah,
son.
no,
they
no.
killed us.
You went for a draw and it
Yeah.
was
maybe a 2-0 win for Pirates.
yeah,
Yeah,
not
'cause-
less than last week. You don't see Chiefs scoring again?
I don't see them scoring, bro. I don't. Maybe one. They'll be lucky to score one
Consolation goal.
Yeah, they'll be lucky to score one goal. But congratulations to Pirates in advance, of course. You know.
Well, this man is calling it a funeral. I don't know what you want to call it. Head to the comment section and tell us what you think about the derby. It is a 3-0 lead right now for Pirates. It's pretty much done. a lot of people might say, but we're going to see how the game is going to fare out. There's also the second semi-final. Bloemfontein and Celtic have the advantage going into the second leg. They did get the away goal against SuperSport United. So after this weekend, we're going to know who's going to be in the MTN 8 final. The first trophy of the season. Is it going to be Pirates? Is it going to be SuperSport United or Celtic? We're really going to see. Our Chiefs going to score 4 goals and surprise everyone. Sizobona, we're going to see.
Not a chance.
It's going to see. Liverpool did it against Barcelona, but that was Jurgen Klopp. We'll see how that's going to happen. Thank you so much for tuning in today, guys. Do subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so, and we'll catch you next time.